But that's what it seems like. Allegedly, Larbury or J. Fole's supposed to be dropping on Thursday. He was supposed to drop in October, but unfortunately, Taylor Swift got in the way of that. So he couldn't drop. He had to push it back. He had to cut all of the Iceman promo of him running around different cities, trying to evade fucking Pinocchio, write random words on tables with ketchup, like just doing stupid, goofy shit. So he had to cut back on that because Taylor Swift allegedly got in the way. And then at that point, it's like, okay, back to the drawing board. We gotta redo this album because us dropping these teasers, people aren't really liking it. Nothing is really sticking on Billboard. The only thing that's sticking on Billboard is the fact that my fans are mass streaming and mass buying and doing sleep overnight playlists. They get to number 2, get to number 5, and then it just free falls off of the charts. So he has to really think about what it is that he's trying to do, what he's trying to get across. But it's looking like Iceman is just gonna be a whole disaster. Like, the material, I don't see the material being good. Do I think he's going to perform well chart wise? I think so. I think his fans are going to show up for him. Now, will he be able to deploy the bots so it doesn't look too obvious with all of the eyes on him right now? That's going to be the interesting part. But yeah, they say either J. Cole is going to drop this Thursday night, Friday, and then Aubrey is supposed to drop the next week, I think they claim. But what I do know is, as far as like Drake goes, you cannot have an album called Iceman and you don't drop it in the winter. That's gonna be a fail. You cannot drop Iceman in the spring. That would just look so stupid. So you have to drop that album very soon, or don't put it out at all. Because how are you going to be Iceman in the dead of spring? It's not going to work. But now you also have Bruno Mars in your way. Bruno Mars is back outside now. The big dogs are coming outside. Beyonce is supposed to be coming. You know, you're kind of fucked. If you plan on getting a number 1 record or a number 1 album, I don't know if you're going to get a number 1 record. It's been pretty hard for you to get a number 1 record these days. But Bruno outside, Beyonce supposed to be outside. It's looking like tough shit for you. It's really looking like tough shit for you. You can't keep holding off or holding back. You gotta just let it go and let the cards fall where they may. You trying to be strategic and make sure you can secure this and you can secure that. Bro, just be confident and let it go. I know A$AP Rocky is dropping soon too. I don't really think that'll stop any on Drake or J. Cole's part, but it's gonna be a lot of records dropping this year. Doechii is coming out. Yeah, I don't know. You kind of cook, my boy. And then J. Cole, you trying to get this off without no promo is very interesting to me. Very interesting to me that you're trying to get this off with no promo. How y'all feel? Do y'all think J. Cole will be successful without doing the no promo? I don't know. There's a lot of talk about J. Cole and how he's being perceived, what he can and he can't talk about on the album, because it's like, we don't want to hear the tough talk. We don't want to hear the how you'll smoke someone's favorite rapper. We don't want to hear that talk from you, J. Cole. Because we've seen when it was time to get it up and prove that you was a problem, you had a stomach ache. So I really don't know. I don't know about J. Cole. I don't know about him right now. I think his fans will show up for him. They better show up for him. The way they be talking on Twitter, the way they keep fighting for their life and trying to crawl out of the grave. Y'all better show up for J. Cole. Because if not, that is going to be very, very, very embarrassing. Very embarrassing. But I don't want to hear the tough raps. I don't want to hear the raps about you, how you'll do this and how you'll do that. No, Jermaine. Don't want to hear it at all. And if Jermaine does decide to go that route, I need him to pick one person and really take their head off. You know, I think Joey Badass would be a perfect target if you ask me. Joey Badass or Freddie Gibbs might be a perfect candidate because both of them had a lot to say about J. Cole coming off of the heels of the battle. So if you want to get your credibility back, J. Cole, you have to fuck one of them up, if you ask me. I'm not just saying that because, you know, I want to see niggas go back and forth or whatever. But you can't allow people to turn you into punchlines and get one-liners off on you. It's just not a good look, if you ask me. It really isn't. They talking about you like you a punk ass bitch, Jermaine. Like, you gonna take that? you gonna allow Freddie Gibbs to say that about you? To say the things that he said about you? There's no way you're letting Freddie Gibbs get one up off on you. There's no way. No fucking way in the world will I let Freddie Gibbs feel like he's tough enough and he has the lyrical capabilities to want to use me as a punchline in his raps. So Jermaine, if you're gonna get back out in the field and you're gonna be talking tough, you have to take one of those niggas' heads off. Preferably Freddie Gibbs and the self-proclaimed king of New York, Joey Badass. You have to fuck one of them up. Maybe even fuck both of them up at the same time. You'll really get my respect if you can take on both of them and fuck them up. I ain't trying to instigate or anything like that, but have some pride. Have some pride in yourself, J. Cole. Where's your pride at? So that's my suggestion. Will we be listening to the fall off? I don't know. I know I'm supposed to be like a musical journalist and shit, but I'm not here to lie to nobody. I'm not here to lie to nobody and listen to things that I don't want to listen to. But I don't know. Maybe I'll listen to it if Skip and DJ. That's the only way I'll really listen to certain shit, is if Skip and DJ do reviews to them, because they'll make it more entertaining for me. But if it's out of these two, if it's out of J. Cole or Drake, I would probably listen to the fall off before I listen to Iceman. But both of them really have something to prove. They really have something to prove coming off the hill of the battle. Kendrick Lamar already proved himself that he could be successful after the battle. You know, had the best-selling album of 2025 in rap. I think it was top 3 in all genres. So it's like, what are you two niggas gonna do? He said it's just Big Him. Y'all gotta prove him wrong. Y'all gotta prove that y'all can sit in a tier right below him. He's above y'all, unfortunately for y'all. But y'all have to prove that there's not this big wide gap. And I don't know if y'all can prove it. I don't know if y'all can prove it by yourselves. So good luck to the two half-whites. Good luck to y'all. Y'all gonna need it. Hey D2B2, what's going on? The irony is that Freddie Gibbs has a better discography than J. Cole's feat. Gibbs high-key watches Cole's catalog. That's interesting. I can't really comment on this. I really can't comment on this because I haven't listened to Freddie Gibbs' entire discography. But what I will say is, if I compared their last two projects, both of their last projects, I would say Freddie Gibbs had the better project. I will say that. And I also too feel like J. Cole discography is like most of it is just like a remix to what Kendrick had already did. I don't know if it's just me, but there's a lot of similarities, and I just feels like he eats off of Kendrick's old nachos and he just tries to put it in a more simplistic way, but he tries to do the same thing. I feel like that would be a good video or a good topic or a debate to have on a platform. But yeah, I'm not that big on J. Cole's discography. I'm not that big on J. Cole anyway. But when you really look at it, it's like J.Cole wait to remix what Kendrick had already did. But he does it in his own way. I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching. Y'all will let me know in the comments if I'm reaching or if I'm teaching. So, but shout out to D2B2. I would believe you if you telling me that Freddie Gibbs got a better discography than J. Fold. You are someone I would believe 100%. But I can't personally. I don't want either album, Moni. You have to. Damn. He just said fuck both of their albums. Oh man. And so Taylor made her move the date. Absolutely. Taylor Swift is big dog. He raps about being able to do whatever he want to do at UMG, Sony, but we know who the real big dog is over there. And it ain't Aubrey. Plus, Aubrey got a little bit too much going on right now with the civil RICO that they don't want people calling a RICO. Yeah, whatever. Don't call it a RICO. But that's what the paperwork says. So if the paperwork said it's a RICO, I'm gonna call it a RICO. Good luck to that man. He gonna need it.
Hey cousin, who you chilling with?
I'm chilling with MONIE.